When last we gathered, our heroes at last ventured to the renewed laboratory of Heidelgronus, wherein a tense discussion was had, and before a compromise and amends was hastily made, enabling the party to hire Gronus as a consultant in their ongoing investigations into the origins of the purple worm that previously terrorized the city. They now venture out to a nearby history department to seek knowledge of Edgekirk's storied legend. Oh, and Odo resurrected a duck in the body of a dwarf. On to Dungeons & Dragon hats.
That's how we should start it. I actually changed one of the alerts to a duck, so...
Of course.
It's all good. Right, so give me a second.
Feast your eyes on the glory that is Dodo.
Dodo.
I'm not going to be here for long, guys, most likely. But there might be the chance that I'll be here for slightly longer than
Yeah,
expected.
he's social and stuff. But if
I'm
you're a
going
fan
to
in the background, I'm really sorry, but my office is like a furnace right now. So.
I don't know why you're complaining.
Because I'm fucking hot.
Yeah, I traded in my social life.
I traded it many years ago for the secret to YouTube success.
What
I
is a
can
social life?
tasks.
I'm still waiting for mine. Dodo
Yeah,
is my
mine was a pyramid scheme.
Well, apparently, my colleagues' kids have already chosen my social life.
Oh, wow.
What?
They want me to go around to them.
Oh yeah, you have to be a friend to them all the time.
Yeah. They want me to.
My neighbor's kids wants me to tell them all about every YouTuber. They go, do you know this person? Like, I've talked to them. Cool, what do they like? Sorry, oh gosh.
Okay, so you are presently in the open areas around the university campus in the northwestern section of the city, just across like a stone's throw from Heidel's laboratory, and the history department is within arm's reach.
Cool.
It is the middle of the day, the sun is high in the sky.
Sun is high, eh? Well,
Enough of
Right,
that.
I'd just like to say, when I do go, can you just say that Mungo's gone to the fighting pits?
Do you want some cash?
Yeah.
Sure.
Mungo's gone
It's
to
like-
lay on a park bench. And Duck attacked him.
I'll just nat one your roll there and you'll get like shanked or something.
Oh yes.
Mm.
Fine.
Well, it has dragon's consent, I guess that's happening.
Okay, so right, so we've just come out of Granus's, and we decided we were going to head to a place of historical knowledge.
Correct.
So one, not knowing the city, one would automatically, for me anyway, I'd go to a library of some kind,
We're going to
probably
the history department of the university.
or there.
I think that's where we were heading.
I'm new to the city. I don't know.
Is that where we were heading, Lion?
Yep, it's where you were heading, because you're right across from the university and you asked
Yeah.
Heidel.
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, I don't know where it is, so I'm following everyone else.
Right. Okay.
I'm currently trying to stop Dakota trying to walk into walls for some reason. He's a little bit brain dead.
His pathing is failing.
Right?
Need to rewrite the Pathfinder. It's not recognizing solid walls.
Where is it?
My fan just turned off. No, too hot.
Just the desperation, honestly.
If you were in his office, you would understand.
No, I
Every
wouldn't.
time.
I like warmth. I like it when it's toasty warm.
There's warmth, and then
Oh,
there's
so
just
hot.
like baking.
Yeah, this office has no ventilation. Like, no windows, no... Well, it has a door, but if I open it up too much, it echoes through the house. But yeah, it's basically a cupboard that I converted to an office by putting a computer at the back of it.
Sweet. Okay, so
So we're
again,
heading
I
to the history
Yeah,
department.
so I'm following Terry since she's leading me at the moment.
So you're just forming a tool group basically. You've got the Odo holding Odo's hand and Odo holding Terry's hand.
And to our right, we have.
well, Zora's going to be pretty tentative about this. He's going to be pretty excited considering this is pretty much a new place full of knowledge. This is pretty fascinating for him, so he's pretty excited about it.
Okay.
Mungo
cool.
can't read, so he's somewhere.
He can't
Worst
read, but he
place
can
ever he
speak
can go to.
Draconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
As
an
we've
intelligent non-intelligence.
To be fair, it's basically just, just pretty much how he acts normally. So, you know.
Monkey.
Have you know that Draconic is actually a very romantic language?
Oh, fuck, okay.
Monkey, I actually complimented
Some of
you
the best
because-
poetry in the last 2,000
Is it
years.
the
was
most
written in Draconic.
romantic language you can think of?
Why did you suddenly go Swedish?
You tell me, you went first.
You think French is romantic? You try this on for size.
Ooh, I do.
Now we've got someone from the West Country.
Oh, got a bit of
Everyone
candle
does, I
light.
need some Somerset.
To
Enough.
be fair, I am from the West Country. Well,
I'm gonna
south.
give you a
In it
right
though,
rule.
bruv, yeah?
I'm from the Northeast.
Give you
But
a
bruv,
right.
do you
We
even
just hit
lift
stuff
though,
with hammers.
Do you even lift?
Wiltshire, where there are farmers and posh people.
Ooh, I got combine harvester.
Oh, you've got a combine harvester, alright? Oh, you do?
We have miners and farmers up
Do you?
here.
Miners,
to buy
farmers,
some
and
insurance?
engineers.
You would never get like you would never buy insurance from. I like to say some insurance. It's like on a tractor, tractor insurance.
So for mine,
Oh,
I
I've
was
got a
insurance.
combine harvester. I'll give you the key.
I'm just making
I'd like to sell you some insurance on your house.
just come up with an actual.
Namely, because becoming by an Elvis is going to run through it into any minute.
I've
Posh
just come
Mongo
up with
hype.
a joke. It works, right? An insurance salesman goes up to a miner and he says, "I'd like to sell you some insurance," and hands him a birdcage with canary inside.
It's clever but not hilarious.
Oh.
Wow. Well, he's such a clever.
Yeah, I said he's
more
clever.
than I've
Give him
ever
some
had.
sort of, you know, give him nice comments.
Anyways,
I think miners find that
Yeah,
hilarious.
so, diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle, make it to the university.
No, I say
Yes.
what man is finding it hilarious. Margaret Thatcher's death. Right, continue.
okay, there are 3 main buildings. Ahead of you is one building, to your right is another building, and to your left is another building. You are presently in a plaza kind of area. There is a fountain, that's about it.
Are there any
One goes
buildings
to
around
play
us?
a fountain.
Right. Spot check.
Pardon, Muffins?
Mungo's going to play in the fountain.
Okay, could you roll performance for me?
Of course I can. I don't think I've even got it, but I'll still roll it.
Be a 0 then, won't it?
Perform 1.
Oh god.
Yes!
Wait,
I
you
don't
rolled?
see it.
It didn't roll.
You had the right thing, dude.
I'm in the wrong thing. The campaign.
Well done.
Right, can you just trust me on this? I rolled a 17 with a
W.
plus 18. I don't want to
Get in the
re-roll
room,
this
David.
shit.
You're cheating on us right now.
I'm not!
Wow.
You're in another game.
Screenshot of it didn't happen.
Yeah, but I've got some friends. Real life friends. Who help
Real life.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, wait, virtual?
That's how it is then, huh?
I haven't met any
Yeah.
in real life yet.
Fine.
Oh, my
Go
dreams.
up to your real friends. We don't care.
And when I abandoned
got
you with my
Dodo.
first character with such respect.
Oh. I'm so sorry. They're going to be confused as to what that roll was for now.
Anyway,
So you rolled what, sorry?
17.
I rolled an 18.
You said 17 a minute
17
ago.
plus 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said
Makes
17.
18. 17 plus 1 from my skill makes 18.
Hmm.
That is math.
It's not
It is
exactly.
math,
It's not
but-
exactly an
Well, take
essential
print
role.
screen if you want.
That's okay. It's not exactly
It's
the,
fine,
like.
it's fine. Mungo goes over and plays in the fountain.
Seeing this,
Performing a
Dagoda goes.
stirring, like, rendition of Swan Lake.
Seeing this, Dagoda kind of takes interest and starts waddling over to him.
He's like, finally.
Someone's playing
My,
the ball. I know how to do
natural
this.
environment again. Hurrah!
So he jumps over. Well, no, sorry. He gingerly climbs over the barrier of the
drowns.
pond, and all fountain even, and starts jumping down the water.
And drowned.
Luckily, the water is not that deep. I hope.
And still drowns.
He's got 1 health.
Okay, Mikachi, you managed to spot a plaque on the right-hand building, which seems to say Humanities. And
Okay, that's pointing in the right direction.
Zora, you spot a much more distant plaque on the much more distant forward building, which seems to read Histories and Geography.
Nerd senses. That's what it is. Okay, so I pretty much see that and point the way and head on over. I hide Daniel again under my cloak because I'm pretty sure they're not going to be too happy about having an animal in there.
I get 24.
Okay. Odo,
I see God.
you managed to identify all of the buildings in this area, as well as the best route to go through to get a scholarship.
With this, I take Dagodo from the pond and go to get a scholarship. Yes. My education is more important than this journey. That's all.
It's going to college. I'm so proud of you.
Just wipe the tear from your eye. They grow up so fast.
See you later, guys.
He comes back smarter than all of us put together.
I'm intelligent.
He's back as an archmage.
Oh no! What you don't realize is I don't put myself through the scholarship. I put Dagodo, so he can get his intelligence higher.
Oh my!
Oh, you're sending Dagodo to learn.
Yeah.
That's genius. Line, you gotta let that account for something. Right?
If there's one thing I have learned, it's that going to higher education does not mean that you're smarter.
Yes, it does.
Actually, you find he loses intelligence and a form of dexterity.
Especially
He
when he's
gains
going
weight,
through
loses all
express
sense of
tuition
time, has no job prospects,
Especially
and a
when he's
massive
going
amount of
express
debt.
tuition.
Oh, you're
University,
singing my
guys.
song, dude. Go to higher education. It's great.
Sir
Death for
Barrington.
life.
Yes, that's great. We see Sir Barrington wandering across.
Actually, I believe you'll find that his official title is Professor Barrington of Humanities.
He's not even human.
He's that good. He's that good.
Enough.
Oh my god. He just solved the equation.
At last, we can figure out that 2 + 4 = man.
The man is a genius.
Oh god, that's got to be a t-shirt.
All right. Okay. So yeah, I'm sending Dagodo to school, and so I find the way to a scholarship, and I take Dagodo from the pond, the fountain. Sorry,
Not-
reluctantly, I suppose.
Not before me, you don't. I'm nerding my way straight there.
Are you trying to get Mungo out of the fountain?
Hmm?
Did you say
Is
you-
anyone going to get Mungo out of the fountain?
Pulling Dagodo out of the fountain. You can stay there.
Okay. That's fine.
So yeah, pull Dagodo out of the fountain, and then walk off to a scholarship or to obtain a scholarship
Are you?
with Dagodo.
I love how this. Well, how does this happen? We just get picked off by invisible enemies. Just how is this happening?
It's the invisible enemies of procrastination.
We don't get picked off by assassins. We don't get picked off by archmages or great powers. We get picked off by a
squirrels.
fucking fountain and a scholarship.
And squirrels and
Well,
rats.
well, you know,
Education.
many an adventuring party has been laid low by a gazebo.
It's probably true, to be honest. They've gone to like some party hosted by a demon or a god of some sort, and then they've lost their characters there because their characters never wanted to leave or some shit.
Well, it's a long-standing joke, really, coming from at least one party's complete incomprehension of what a gazebo is. So when the DM described it, they thought it was actually a monster.
What? Oh my word.
Yeah, there's a famous account of a rogue attempting to sneak attack a gazebo.
Still
Oh my
not
God.
I'm sorry, it's still not as good as our last 2 campaigns. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry.
Use gazebo.
I had a weasel duck fight. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to leave, by the way.
And the duck won. Anyway.
duck.
You had a switchblade in all fairness.
Yeah.
It's just like Gangs of New York. Da, 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 da.
Fight!
Sorry.
Okay,
it'd
so
be quack, quack,
Zora
quack.
is marching into the history and geography department,
Good man.
and the area is sort of, if you had any concept of the man, straight out of an Indiana Jones movie. There's like lacquered wood everywhere. It's exquisitely carved. The place has probably stood here for over 100 years, and quite probably it's got like 12 different rich family names on it in some place or another.
Alfred was here, yo.
Yo, bros.
So the second it enters, it does that thing, kind of like in Willy Wonka, where the kids first enter into like the place.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
like a massive panning shot, and he's just like looking around, and the camera's spinning around. Taking control of himself, though.
There's floating candles everywhere.
God,
is
Lydia.
I think we stepped into the wrong universe.
No, he goes back to the door, checks that what everyone else is doing. As much as he wants to
Okay.
delve in.
Well, the first section that you can find here's the geography section, which conveniently also contains geology. So there's a bunch of people examining rocks, and one or two of them appear to be talking. One of them's a little bit cracked and looks like a teardrop, that kind of thing. And then you manage to find the people who are studying like maps, like big sprawl maps, just like over entire walls and covering desks, and they seem to mark out little empires and kingdoms, and you're not like, really sure which of them is the most newest one, but you continue on anyways. And eventually you manage to find your way to a cozy little corner of the complex, which appears to be the history section, where there are many aging gnomes and humans with glasses and receding hairlines just sort of pouring through very dusty and fragile tomes with the lightest of touches that they can manage through a mage hand spell.
Players.
Okay, right. Before I do anything else, can I use what sort of I can't remember what exactly happens with them detect magic spell. Like what happens like roleplay wise. I think your eyes glow, and then is there
Yes,
anything
your
else?
eyes glow a sort of magenta purple kind of color.
Okay. Well, with the mask, that should be interesting. Alright, okay, so can I get myself into sort of like a corner? And I kind of want to do detect magic on like the history section and I want to do it on the books.
Okay.
So-
What are you looking for exactly?
It's pretty much just a broad scan to see if any of them have any of them have any sort of like aura, magical aura that may be stronger
you
than the
should do.
others. Yeah. So if any of them sort of leap out to me, it might be nothing, but you know, yeah.
Andy, you know what you should do? Detect secret doors.
I should detect invisible traps
Oh,
or invisible door.
there's an old joke.
Yep, Lion got it. Good old armature drawer. Never found one.
Speaking about
No, you did find exactly one.
Oh yeah.
talking of old
It led
jokes,
to your death.
No, that wasn't a detect secret doors. That wasn't a door. It was just magic.
Fair play.
It was the illusion of a solid wall.
There's a wall there, I think.
Anyways,
That thing that no one ever tries to just
Now,
walk through.
guys,
Oh,
Bye.
you gotta go.
buddy.
okay.
Lots of love.
With that, Mungo stands up, like, perfectly 100% straight up,
He's glazed.
raises a hand and says, when you Mungo, you'll go to gladiator pits.
No, when you're Mungo, your planet needs you.
He walks up like a robot.
He just senses
When you
a
Mungo,
challenge.
you have class in Williamson building.
When you mango, you have lecture to teach.
with fists.
When you mungo, you in fact find yourself open to a whole new way of thinking. When you
Mungo teaches gladiatorial combat part-time. Mungo is TA.
Nice. Peace, namaste, etc. Much love. See you later. I'm going to Solstice. Woo!
Later.
Bye.
Now I've just got to rearrange all the webcams.
Yep. Continue.
Well,
Now Mungo
I,
stands in a T form with a small letter in his head, well, with AFK on it.
Okay, guys, forgive the cameras while I sort them out.
Oh,
Because
man.
someone incredibly selfish decided to have a social life.
God, social
Sexy
life?
onion.
Oh.
Oh my god. Like,
Okay, so like I'm totally going like to find somewhere I can talk to kind of like admit my lovely brother or cousin here into like this skull.
Who's your half brother?
Half brother, cousin, thingamajiggy.
Okay, could you roll me a search check then to
Yes,
find
sir.
the admissions office? And Naomi-Kachi is Mungo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm readjusting.
When you mango, you see.
Sorry,
When
I'll
you
do it right.
Mungo,
I'll do it.
You go to Paladin order and enlist.
I'll do it right.
When you mango, you
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna get a slap tomorrow or after the stream is finished.
From primate to prime rib. In
It's alright,
one
she's
easy
seen my-
step.
She's fine. She's going to see my parents tomorrow, so that should be fun. What did you plus
She'll
one?
she'll just tell them.
Okay, so
No,
it's
'cause
intelligence one.
he's well looked after.
Yes, I'm not spoiled at
He
all.
He has to be.
Well
Spoiled.
looked after. Not spoiled. I'm well looked after. Search. There we go.
Anyway, yeah.
17.
While I'm doing this, so I'm doing my detect magic thing. While I'm sorting out the cameras, you two can do your thing.
Okay. So Odo, you have a scan around, and you didn't quite notice where the admissions office was originally, but you managed to locate it now. It's sort of on the opposite side of the left building that you started with. So you managed to find your way to the main entryway, where there is an aging, sort of middle-aged, half-elven woman. You can tell from the slightly pointed ears, just sort of like talking to one of their friends whilst they do a whole bunch of filing and paperwork.
Right. Hello there. Excuse me. Hello.
Oh, can I help you, love?
Hi. I would like to admit my cousin here into your fine establishment.
The hospital's the other side.
You are the admittance office, right?
I'd say low blow, but considering that these two are dwarves, that would hit.
Oh. I
Oh,
disagree.
Lion made it funny. Right.
Never challenge a short person to a short joke.
It's alright, I never call
They'll
Makashi
beat you with
short.
experience.
I never call Makashi short. I always say she's vertically challenged.
Put me short ass the other day.
Wow.
You are a short ass. I don't say short by itself. It's a short ass. All vertically challenged.
Double wow.
She's the one who asked me to get things from high places.
Oh, what a deviant she is.
I know, right? I just love him flying through
He
the cameras.
deliberately asked me to grab stuff from the top shelf because he knows I have to get up onto the counter to grab it.
It's hilarious.
You dick!
You, my goodness.
It's hilarious watching like getting little knees on the counter and then just go.
Good lord.
She'll never explain why she's with me, but apparently it's for other it's for reasons I yet to know understand them.
Maybe she was with a group before. It all went wrong, and she's forced to take care of you.
Skull is
That makes
unimpressed.
Skull is up.
Oh, my skull's back in the cupboard. The scary one. Oh well. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to admit my cousin here into your fine establishment, if this is the admittance office, which I believe it is.
I think you'll find it's enroll.
Enroll, admit. I'm sober. I don't English well when sober. I don't actually. Not sober in all honesty. I just
Thank
don't
you,
English well.
Adam. Thank you.
What was the thing? Monkey, you're a
He-
criminal
he-
mastermind. Oh no, that was
no.
Max.
He just messaged me saying I feel sorry for you sometimes. Thank you.
Oh.
Sometimes.
See, Max says I'm a criminal mastermind. See? Someone agrees with me.
Does anybody remember when we used to roleplay in this?
No.
We do occasionally.
Makassi's on the phone smacking.
I did try to roleplay. Oh my god! That's the best thing.
I can't see the screen.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is
You know
beautiful.
Conan the Barbarian?
Pardon?
You know Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah.
Right, that's who's standing in for Mungo.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is so
I
beautiful.
need to see this. I need to see it.
Oh,
Which
I need
which
to-
version of the Conan though?
oh, that is so.
Oh,
sexy.
okay.
The only.
That is sexy on
Yeah.
legs right there.
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, the
Schwarzenegger.
Bach. Right.
Oh!
Crush their women.
So, I would
Right.
like to admit my... yeah. It's a fine establishment.
Oh, I think you'll need to see the enrollment office. They're on the 3rd floor, just up the stairs at the end of the hall up there.
3rd floor stairs. Okay, thank you. So with that, I drag, well, lovingly drag. If you think he's got 1 hit point.
Is that how you show
Loving-
love?
Come here.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Good
Yeah, it
lord.
is.
Anyway.
Anyway. So, I lovingly drag Dakota from the collar, from the scruff of his collar. Now, up the stairs to the admittance office, enrollment
Okay.
office.
Okay. Tarry, what are you up to?
I'm not too sure what to do because, yeah, this is not my normal sort of environment.
Well, you know, you don't actually have to, like... I mean, because, like, character-wise, I was always perfectly happy to delve into this, like, completely himself. You can do whatever your character would feel would be helpful. So if your character is not the kind of person to sit down and read, then you can possibly go to your barracks. Maybe someone there knows about the history of it.
You could find a local frat and issue a moral statement.
You could go to the bar and tell people why they're going to hell for drinking.
Yeah, but I mean, as a paladin, you probably have a lot more power in that sort of sense. So you could go talk to people
Yeah.
instead. You go to your order. You don't even have to do anything to do with this. You can go and interview somebody. You can go do a side mission.
You could walk out the gates
Earn
into
us
the
some
frozen
extra
tundra.
cash. You technically don't have to follow.
Yeah, you could walk out the gates into the frozen tundra.
No.
Why are you so happy about that idea, Monkey?
No reason. I can drink that.
We've been speaking about this during the week as well.
It's like, I just want to drink again.
We've actually been talking about this all week.
I'll get to drink eventually. Alright, so what are you doing?
I guess, there's like a sort of reception area, isn't there?
Yes. It's where Odo and Odo were just a moment ago.
Okay.
Read Max's comment.
I'm going to head there and ask the receptionist if there's any books on the history of the town or the city.
Where you going, sorry?
I'm going to the receptionist to find out where the books are about history.
Okay.
Okay, love. I think you'll probably manage to find them if we had. I don't know if we have any, but you might be able to find them in the history and geography department. It's that building just across the way.
Right, thank you. I thought it was like sort of like, you know, the entrance area and then just turn left down that corridor. Had to go to a different building. God, it's like
Isn't
What was the
university.
way?
Isn't-
It's
I was
either
about to say,
it's
isn't
either a
that-
different room on a different floor or a different building.
Yeah, it's just like university.
It's never a stone's throw.
Right, okay, so I guess I head over to the history geography building.
Okay. So same deal as with Zora. There, you you get to have the full Indiana Jones panoramic.
Yeah.
No, she hasn't, and she's just
That-
like,
Daniel,
Or-
by the way, if I did that, everyone would hate me. So I'm saying no to that.
Yeah, we probably
I can't kill Dodo.
No!
Mind you, I left like who gets struck by lightning up to a dice roll, and I'm still hated for that outcome.
really?
Yeah.
Don't kill
Yeah,
Dodo,
that was
though.
Mirror.
Well, no, I
Oh,
remember
that's
the
awesome.
situation. I remember it vividly because any one of us could have died. So you're saying,
Yeah.
hang on, you're saying people are more angry that the bird died than one of our characters?
Basically,
Wow.
People hate us. People hate us.
it's a long-standing thing because people loved Mirror.
Jeez. She got a bat. She got a dire bat. Afterwards.
Yeah, huge Diobat.
Yeah. And it spoke very posh, I seem to remember. But anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so...
Mirror sounded like an aging stereotypical fashion designer,
yeah, I remember
and
that.
the bat was sort of Yorkshire.
I said that's posh? Gee, okay, wow. Okay, anyway. Right, so... Tara's head...
Yorkshire can be posh.
Can, inverted commas.
Yeah.
Right, so Tara's heading to the history area. Right. So now I've been detecting magic thing for a while
Okay.
now. So
Well,
do I find
you detect a fair few books and tomes that seem to have some degree of magic on them. The area is itself relatively suffused with magical energies just by virtue of a lot of the tomes being very delicately manipulated via mage hand to make sure they don't crumble into dust.
Yeah.
None of them really seem to have any active effects on them. They're just sort of like maybe they were created by magic, maybe magic was used to assist in their creation, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But for most of them, that was a long time ago.
Okay. So nothing really spills out to me, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing that says this book has explosive runes on every page.
Okay. Right. That's fine. I just thought I'd try it. Okay. Well, realizing that this isn't happening. Let's see. So, can I notice how the books are actually like organized, or is it because I don't know in this sort of time and age, is it alphabetical, or are they literally just lumbered on?
It's sort of it's a bizarre mix of like content, period of writing, author, exact subject, that kind of thing. So you'll need to roll a spot. You'll need to roll a search check to find anything specific.
Okay, well, I'll try by myself first then.
Fortunately, there's only a handful of people around here. They're all fairly old, and they're not paying too much attention to the world around them whilst they're staring into these wonderful tomes.
Okay,
So you don't necessarily, you probably won't have to ask.
fair enough. Okay, so
You should, but you won't.
so I was just thinking, like, are they gonna have a problem with me? I guess if I handled the book incorrectly. Right, okay, can I find something on possibly...
Also, no offense, but you kind of look like one of the LARPing students.
That's true, fair enough. Well, I'm wearing a mask, I mean, come on. I guess that's like this age's version of Burberry. Okay, so I want to try and find something about, like, possibly the origins of... or possibly the original settlers of this city.
Okay, well, make a roll for it. Search.
Will do. Nope.
Well, you managed to find a relatively intact tome about the founding of the city.
Oh, wow. Okay. That wasn't hard. Okay. I'm going to take that. I'm going to go study it specifically for the original settlers of it.
Okay. Well, according to this tome, how were you handling this exactly?
I guess...
Considering I've just described it as relatively intact.
Yeah. Well, being the kind of person he is, he's going to treat most of these sort of things with quite a bit of respect. So it's not going to be, he's not mongering it, pretty much. He's going to, if he can see it's in disarray, and it's being... In fact, actually, do I have Mage Hand, actually? Let me have a look. I don't think I do.
No, you
I
do
do
not.
not. Okay, well, in that case, just very delicately, then.
Okay, fair enough. Roll a dexterity for me.
Let's see. Okay, it's +3. It's not bad then. I had book in mind, apparently. 19.
Phew. Okay, you managed to get it very gingerly over to a table, and you managed to turn the pages very carefully so it doesn't fall apart. Right. The book mostly concerns how the city was originally founded in 671 BC by Hieronymus Kirk as a supply depot, how it grew into being more of a refugee and kind of innovator kind of hub, that kind of thing. There is a small selection of chapters that talk about the context of how it was founded and such. And it basically explains that Hieronymus Kirk made the expedition to the original campsite with a small company of associates, although 2 of them did not live to see the founding. The journey was not publicized, save for in a select few academic journals, so the establishment of Edgekirk came as some surprise as word of it spread to the rest of the world. But this also means that the identities of Kirk's fellows have been lost to history in the past centuries. However, it is known from the documentation you've managed to find that Kirk often mentioned one of the two that didn't survive as having been a former thief who snuck upon their boat leaving Miel Shar territory.
Ah, okay. Hang on a sec.